How many have we done now? 12? Doing 12 of these so far, and... oh boy. Still not over, huh? Still nowhere near done. What are we to do? Getting there. We're getting close, though. Let's just check a thing real quick. Come on, you son of a gun. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do a dang thing. I forgot to balance audio by creating a party. It's such a roundabout step that it slips my mind every so often, because why would you make that necessary? Just to turn down game audio relative to... anyway. Where is that child? Where the heck is Emil? Oh man. The resource grind is going to eventually get very real. Well, maybe let's not focus on that so much. Anything inconceivably upgrade? Sure, if we head back to Mr. Masamune, which is what we're going to do. Because again, get some of these out of the way. That will be ideal. Less hassle to worry about later. And I've got most of the common and uncommon resources in quantities of at least 40 each, so... and we're getting to the point where we're also just generally overpowered. So there's that. We've got a few things we can upgrade. Some of which requires gold ore, which we only have 2 left of. Great, I'm gonna have to start worrying about gold ore. Let's just go down the list, honestly. Let's just... that's it. That's all we got. We're not going to exactly get off to a quick start here in this session of NieR. There's one thing that I put off from the end of last session that I'm going to get into now, which It's pretty story-heavy and not terribly action-y, but also not something you kind of have to go out of your way to find, so it's worth examining. Jeez, okay. It's just gonna take a while to get through it, so I hope you don't mind my voice droning on as I read some visual novel parts. Optional visual novel parts regarding A2's backstory. Also, 9S. You're gonna want your reading glasses for this. Yorha Pearl Harbor Descent Personal Record, Part 1. My name is Anemone, and I lead the android resistance. This is the record of the battles I've experienced, and my losses. I leave it here as a warning to myself. The machine lifeform attack lands far too close for comfort. I smell an acrid odor and know that some of my hair has been singed off. An enemy, retreat for now, that's an order. That's my Captain Rose. I obey her without hesitation, running from the front as soon as I take out a few nearby enemies. Feet flying beneath me, I leap into the hastily built trench where my resistance comrades are gathered. How many battles is this now? The same sights and sounds, the same struggle of attrition. My resistance forces play the same war and repeat with no end in sight. I don't even remember why we're fighting anymore, but I must continue regardless. I must continue until one side or the other is dead. This looks bad, Shion. What should we do? Calm down, Lily. We'll find an opening somewhere. You don't search for an opening, you make one! Dahlia, wait! I grabbed Dahlia's arm before she could flee the trench and turned to Rose. She brought us here after all, she must have a plan of some kind. But as the enemy horde closed in, Rose simply squints off in the distance. There's been a change in enemy movements, she says finally. Someone just started fighting over there. That's not possible, stammers Margaret. We're all here. Margaret's right, there's only 9 of us left capable of fighting the machines. Captain Rose, Gerbera, Lily, Sonia, Erica, Margaret, Shion, Dahlia, and me, an enemy. We're all that's left of the 8th Descent Forces. The one that took place roughly 200 years ago. An uneasy Sonia pulls Shion close and chews a loose strand of hair. I don't like it, she says. What if it's some kind of machine trap? I wait for a while, heart pounding, until they hear the enemy fire lessen. Okay, I say, this looks like our chance. Let's pull back. Someone's fighting out there, an enemy, cries Dahlia. We can't abandon them. Oh, so you want to risk all of our lives for some stranger? Come on. We don't even know if this mystery fighter's on our side or not. That's not what I said. Enough, you two, barks Shion. The captain makes the final decision on this. After Shion speaks, all of us turn to Captain Rose. She looks us in the eyes and nods slowly before starting to speak. Gerbera, the enemy is heading toward the explosives we set up earlier, yes? Gerbera thinks for a moment. Now that you mention it, yeah, they are. A slight smile crosses Rose's face. Yet she still seems perfectly composed. Good, then if this goes well, we might be able to take them all out. I want all of you to leave this trench and get to those explosives, says Rose. We'll let the blast take out most of them and clean up the stragglers. Identifying our unknown mystery fighters can wait until we're done. No one objects to the captain's decision. The moment she issues the order, we all leap from the trench as one and re-enter the fray. When we reach the battle, we find what appears to be another set of androids dressed in strange black outfits. Before they even know what's happening, we detonate the explosives, kill the remaining machines, and turn our guns in their direction. Alright, I say to the strangers. Start talking. Easy, says one of the mystery androids. We're on your side. We're new models rolled out as part of something called Project Yorha. Really, I say. We haven't heard anything about new models. I probably speak with more bluster than necessary, but I have to make sure they're actually on our side. I don't think they're lying necessarily, but I can't read their expressions thanks to the giant goggles they wear. You mean the blindfolds. And frankly, a little caution never goes amiss in the middle of a war. We learned that the 4 androids refer to each other as number 2, number 4, number 16, and number 21. They also aren't in a hurry to share much more. Our mission is top secret, one of them says. That's why you haven't heard about us yet. I slowly draw my knife in an attempt to gauge their reaction. So in other words, no one will know any better if I kill you right now? Stand down, enemy, says Rose softly. No, cries Lily. She's right. We've all seen how quickly the enemy is evolving. Who's to say these four aren't machines that just look human? I mean, considering what we've seen, an excellent point. My companion's not in agreement. This damn war has made us all suspicious. One of the strangers, number 16, I believe, draws a long knife from its sheath. If it's a fight you want, she says, I'm happy to give it to you. Before I can respond, Dahlia leaps in front of me with her weapon at the ready. This is it. We're going to fight. But just before the battle can erupt, the android called number 2 steps forward. Wait, she says. There used to be 16 of us, says number 2, but the others died during the descent. We're isolated and alone out here. Reinforcements aren't coming, and that means we have to finish this mission with the soldiers we have left. We don't need more enemies right now. What we need is allies. She finishes this speech with a soft sigh, as if trying and failing to hold her emotions in check. I know that sort of voice. It's the voice of someone who still has hope, despite all the odds. And that's part 1. Let's just keep on trucking. According to the Yorha team, there's an enemy server beneath Mount Kala. If we can take it out, we might finally gain some ground in this endless war. But in order for that to happen, we need to work together. After a bit of thought, Rose decides to throw in with the new models. It's a relationship that changes as time goes on. What are you doing, Dahlia? Just showing this idiot how weak she is, replies a winded Dahlia. Ha! Wheezes her opponent, number 16. You're obviously outmatched. The two of them are taking turns hitting each other. It seems friendly enough, as those things go. Plus, they'd been doing it for so long now that both of them are out of energy. They likely couldn't punch through a piece of paper at this point. The rest of the group stares at the combatants and tries not to grin. Dahlia and number 16 seem to butt heads over the smallest little things. Maybe it's because they're so much alike. It's almost annoying how quickly muzzleheads learn to like one another. The rest of us converse as Dahlia and 16 continue to spar. We call each other by names that I gave us, explains Rose. I see, responds number 4. I thought it strange that you didn't use code numbers. She nods while she speaks, as though this all makes perfect sense. Suddenly, Captain Rose breaks out into a wide grin. You know what, she says? I think we should give all of you names as well. No, says number 2, it would be a waste. Rose eyes her warily. A waste? You can name me when the mission is over, she replies as a blush rises in her cheeks. I could tell her words also served as a wish for success. Alright, responds Rose. I'll think of a name for you by then. She knows this is a fleeting promise, as most such things are. But it doesn't matter. Already I can see us growing closer to the Yorha team. Well, my friends are growing closer to them at least. You're all being careless, I state, much louder than I intend. Luckily, the others either don't hear or decide to ignore it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not about to go against the captain's judgment. But that doesn't mean I'm ready to just lie down and trust our new friends. Ours is a solitary existence that has long since been abandoned by the moon. No matter how they cried, mourned, or struggled, the voices of our departed comrades went unanswered. So how can you trust an entire squad of new models that you just met? What's wrong, Anemone? I hear Lily calling to me. She's likely concerned about me being apart from the rest of the group. Nothing, I begin. I'm fine. Before I can complete my thought, Lily suddenly opens her mouth and emits a terrible scream. Ah! Lily's scream echoes throughout the entire camp. It's heartbreaking, it's agony, it's horrible. She's infected, screams Rose. Lily's infected! We all draw weapons out of instinct as much as anything else, pointing them at our comrade as she continues to scream and scream and scream. We all know what's happening, we've seen it before. It's a logic virus, a machine weapon that hijacks android systems and overwrites their data. And since there's no known cure, it's also a death sentence. I need to show her mercy. I need to set her free. My finger rests on the trigger, yet I hesitate. And before I can make that final, fateful decision, I hear a voice rise up from somewhere behind me. Stop! You can't do this. You can't just let your friend die! It's number 21. The girl I thought to be cool and composed beyond all measure was now pleading with me to spare Lily's life. What do I do? What the hell do I do? Lily said you were like a family to her. You can't abandon family, not before you exhaust every possibility. What can you do then? I'll use my power to erase the virus. That's impossible. Rose spat out what we were all thinking, but before we can act, Lily starts to send nearby comrades flying with impossible strength. I've seen infected androids before. I know how much damage they can do once the virus turns off their limiters. They'll fight and fight until they're utterly destroyed. Dahlia and number 16 rush into the fray, trying to suppress their former friend, but she swats them away like flies. How many of us have been infected now? How many friends have I been forced to put down? The heart I'm not supposed to have aches with the thought. It aches as I remember all the identification numbers that have been retired. When did I start giving them names? When did I decide I simply couldn't endure it any longer? Initiating reprogramming sequence. That voice. Number 21? She's screaming something about reprogramming? I don't know what to do. I'm lost. As my vision slowly clears, I see number 21 inputting commands into her terminal, while number 2 and number 4 hold her down. They hold her as she writhes, and Rose stares at me with surprise. Oh no. I'm holding Lily too. Kinda want to check out some of those records we just unlocked. Her first and perhaps most impressive achievement was using her analytical ability to secure a member of a local resistance group who had been infected by a logic virus. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the same virus shortly thereafter during the assault on the Mount Kala server. Spoilers much. Alright, let's continue. I think we're about halfway through. "14th Machine War, Pearl Harbor Descent." The name of the mission entrusted to the Yorha soldiers. Was there ever such furious gunfire, such bombings that continued without pause? Our target is the machine server under Mount Kala, and our situation is dire. We need reinforcement, requesting deployment at once. Number 2 speaks quickly yet calmly, which is all the more remarkable considering the hostile army closing in on our position. But the command center in the orbiting satellite informs us no reinforcements will be forthcoming. We are abandoned. We are alone. It's so easy to do from up there, from the satellite, from the moon. I'll do whatever is necessary, says Lily with a grim smile. Dahlia and Margaret quickly nod in agreement, as does number 16. They decided to join the rear guard, staying behind to be our shield, even though it comes at the cost of their own lives. Regardless, they all agreed without hesitation. For we in the vanguard would be joining them in death soon enough. Without another word, we turn our backs on each other and take up positions. We know this is the end. Dahlia and the others will buy us time to reach the gate at Kala's peak. Beyond that lies an elevator, and beyond that is the server. If we can destroy it, we'll deal a devastating blow to machine life forms throughout the Pacific region. But as I notice number 21 scowling at the elevator, I start to have a bad feeling about the final stage of our mission. "Go on," she says, "I've got this." We crowd into the elevator as she begins hacking the terminal. She doesn't need to tell us what's happening. It's clear that the elevator won't descend all the way to the server unless someone stays behind to control it. Enemies incoming. They're almost on us. As I speak, I suddenly find myself leaping from the elevator and taking up a position at number 21's side, almost as if my body is out of my control. Something is wrong. "I'll back up number 21, I cry. "The rest of you take out that server." The doors close on my friends. The last thing I see is the face of my captain, Rose. She looks concerned, but then the door shut and she is no more. That was the last time I ever saw them. But it's alright. I'm going to finish this, one way or the other. The only sounds we hear are the distant explosions and the rasp of number 21's breathing. "Thank you," she whispers, "for staying with me." I look at her eyes and see the telltale red of a logic virus infection. I was right after all. I sigh softly as I draw my weapon. I've seen comrades infected before. That's why I couldn't leave her to die alone. The vaccine she gave Lily is already ineffective. The enemy has evolved. They studied number 21's patterns and developed a new resistance. No one can save her now. "When the elevator reaches the server," begins number 21 weakly. "Then I'll give you peace," I reply. The elevator moves ever lower, creating a countdown on number 21's life. How much time has passed? How much can possibly be left? Too long to wait, yet not long enough for regret. A massive explosion echoes in the distance as the hull slowly shakes. It's the final act of Lily and the others in the rear guard. They just overloaded their own fusion reactors. The sound of our comrade's demise slowly faints from our ears. As it does, number 21 reaches up and slowly removes her goggles. "I'm glad I got to meet you," she says. Her eyes are so red, but not completely. There's still little of herself left. And while it is, "Don't worry," I say. "I'll be with you soon." She smiles as my words reach her ears. As soon as the elevator touches down, I fire a bullet into number 21's brain. I watch the thing that used to be her tumble to the ground. I stare at the gun I hold in trembling hands. I press it to my temple. This will end it all. The war, my meaningless existence, all of it. It will finally be over. Unforgivable. 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 Your comrades sacrifice themselves and fight to the last breath. They feel suffering, they feel sadness, they feel pain and terror. And yet you would surrender now? Unforgivable. The voice is a battlefield curse, telling those who survive to see their mission through no matter what. It is another me crying out. I scream at the top of my lungs and race down the hall. I'll show you. If you're going to push me, I'll show you. You'll only be satisfied if it ends with more killing. I leap into the fray with weapons in both hands. Here I am. Here I am. Kill me! As I scream, an explosion suddenly rises up and sweeps everything away. A soft wind touches my cheek. I smell fire. I smell ash. The explosion in the server room was powerful enough to take out Mont Cala itself, reducing the once proud summit to a smoking crater. The machines immediately drop to the ground and stop moving. I look out over the scorched earth. Lily? Number 16? Rose? Number 2? Or any of you? I'm the only one left. The only one. I was alive because I had been afraid to die. I begin to giggle. It's a mad thing, crazed even to my own ears. I'll join you soon. You promised to join her soon. How could I have such vain, laughable words, such lies? I laugh. I stand in the smoke and the flame and laugh until I think my very throat will tear itself in two. I blink. Daylight drifts through the smoke. I've been standing here all night. My laughter finally depleted, I force myself to my feet. I'm the coward who stayed behind, the coward who lived. And now it's my job to carry on the will of those who fought at my side. Since I can't kill myself, I'll have to fight until someone does it for me. I'll endure every hardship. I'll kill every machine I find. This is my cross to bear. I walk slowly into the west, dragging my broken body along. And that's the backstory of Anemone and, by extension, A2. In fact, let's take a look at that archive. While the destruction of the server struck a blow against enemy forces, the true purpose of this operation was to monitor and research how the experimental Yorha units behaved during battle. This information would then be studied and integrated into new Yorha models once the project were to proceed past the experimental phase. One note of concern: has been verified that the block signal of experimental unit Attacker number 2 remains live. Attacker 2, A2. Due to the possibility of the unit being captured and compromised by the entity, yada yada yada. The unit's existence itself being classified. It's been decided that it is to be recovered or disposed of by the Type E division once that group is fully operational. So she didn't betray anyone. She did her job, completed her mission, but she was a guinea pig of the Yorha project androids. And she was not supposed to actually survive. Emil! Emil! Damn it, Emil! You're not gonna get away that easily, you stupid child. Gosh, dang it. Oh, jeez. Okay, thank you. Come on. Okay. Emil, buddy, please, have the good shot.
Welcome.
Yes! Oh man, I'm gonna be... I don't have nearly enough money to make the most of this opportunity, but I gotta try. Alright, let's see. Oh, critical... Let's see which of these I can sell. Probably a bunch. I don't know, 5 of each. That ought to do something. Keep me steady for a while. I don't know. There, I am broke. Something that really should not be possible, but I am broke. And it's still not like a bunch of the materials that are super rare. That'd be really nice to have. So... great. Would I even theoretically be able to upgrade any of this crap? No, I'm missing gold ore and pearls. Money. Oh, man. Well, let's go and do some main questing. That'll help bolster our cash reserves, I bet. Oh, the flooded city. That ought to do the trick. Jeez. I'm out of money. How the hell does that happen? Well, let's get in another box. I don't need tanning agent. Do I look like a guy who needs tanning agent?
Hello. This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
Hooray! That laser upgrade is ridiculous.
There's something written here, too.
It reads Soul Box.
First we did the meat box, now we do the soul box. 'Cause, you know, why not? Now what is involved here? Oh, this is the one where it's like nothing but hacking all the way up. Nothing but unique hack, you know, specific hacking puzzles all the way up.
Oh, I get it. I have to break the system protection before I can reach the core. Huh. So that's how it works.
If you say so, Ninus. Now what's this?
Oh my! Look at all the machine life forms you've murdered. Such dogged persistence is worthy of a special present.
Now they're just messing with us.
Have a weapon because you killed 60,000 machine life forms or something.
It's wonderful to see your interest in the things of this world. The collection you've amassed has earned you a special present. Congratulations! As thanks for all the Android requests you completed, we have a special present for you.
Materials, side quests.
As a reward for trying to understand machine life forms via frequent hacking sessions, we have a special present for you.
They're handing out Chivos.
We have a special present for you. A token of appreciation for all the machine life form requests you completed.
Machine side quests and Android side. They're handing out awards for soft achievements. These aren't actually like trophies. Trophies are other things, but they're awarding you for doing X amount of stuff in the playthrough. It's oppressively meta. And the soul box continues. And now they're up on just...
Analysis. There are 2 blocking devices on this floor. Proposal. Hack into all blocking devices.
Now they're just all over the dang place. Random platforms, some of them dead ends. If I recall correctly, the left side is a dead end, so you just go straight to the right. And there's this crap. Yeah, I guess machines would be the kind to track this sort of thing. But why give out the rewards to androids? Because, what, it doesn't matter? Or just to mess with you? Somehow made that work. Oh, I think the left side actually, if you go left first at that fork and defeat that bit there, I think what that actually does is gets rid of all the damage blocks in that final block. I think that's actually what's going on there, and it's taking me like a bunch of playthroughs to understand that. Yeah, there's a bunch of instances in this game where machines just have never made sense. I'll give you that. But simultaneously, this just actively makes it's trying to make as little sense as possible and just be like, why are you acting very video gamey? I don't get it. Tower system. Routes required for the digestion of androids. It has a launch device.
That huge structure is some kind of launch platform.
It's
A
gonna...
structure that size could probably shoot something into space pretty easily. Oh. So this is some kind of cannon aimed at the human server on the moon?
Insufficient data. Cannot confirm or deny.
Damn it.
Whatever it's doing is it's grabbing, it's collecting and computerizing everything in the area and gathering it so it can fire it out into space.
All elevator controls unlocked. Proposal. Investigate the analysis. There are 3 blocking devices on this floor.
Yeah. And I hack into all of them, right?
And here the right side is the red herring. Alright, the vocals are getting kind of dissonant with the rest of the music, the chiptunes. Come on. Let me have this. Oh good, a resilience +6. Oh, I bet that's useful. Like the other 2 resilience +6s I've gotten. That one's a red herring. This one, however, I'm sure is not. Oh boy. Dodge, weave. Come on. There we go. Power up part M. Good. Even though what I need is a part L. quite urgently. I actually might be able to upgrade a pod before the end of the freaking game. But I think I've missed out on a lot of the quests I need to do that. Or, I think the only places those could come from left are some obscure chests or, you know, side quests that I've already missed the window of opportunity for. Just about. Oh boy. Take rid of these guys first because they suck. Yeah, the chiptunes are not syncing up right now. The black box. Super classified. They're reused machine cores.
The Yora black box circuitry. It's made from cores from the machines? No, that can't be true.
That's not true, that's impossible. Oh. Okay. This is happening.
What's going on here? My body. Those are my memories. But why?
Why are they here? In a machine resource unit.
That's 2B's data. I know these are just memories. But still. No, don't. Don't do this. Damn it, stop! Stay the hell out of my goddamn memories! These belong to me and me alone! Get away from them! You're going down. They're mine! My memories! You hear me?
And right off the deep end. Da 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 da.
This is the current status of Unit 9S.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Affirmative. His mental state has become dangerously unstable. Action must be taken immediately.
I noticed something while providing support to A2. Enemy machine lifeforms have begun sharing data with each other.
We'd better look into that.
I'll share the data with you, so see what you can find out.
Affirmative. I also have a separate report about 9S.
What is it?
I'll share the data. His psychological state has deteriorated to a grave level.
We'd better handle that quickly, too.
Agreed. Not sure what we should do, however.
Agreed. Proposal. Rest, combined with data checking and maintenance.
Agreed. I will make the suggestion immediately.
Pod. Where's the next resource recovery unit?
Alert. NFCS failure. Speculation. Failure caused by intense combat and lack of maintenance.
Near field controls are down? Great.
Proposal. Overhaul system at resistance camp.
I don't have that kind of time.
Alert.
Yes, you do.
Entering battle without a functioning sword constitutes an unacceptable risk. Unit 9S should have Devila initiate repairs at the resistance camp.
Shit.
This is pretty similar to the path that 2B ended up taking. Come on, let me just get a head start on the next phase. Man, it's way more frequent. Tubi was able to tank it a lot better. This whole glitching out thing. Just gotta get to the camp. Limping every so often. Ah, come on. I mean, what, did he pull a muscle? Come on. We'll just put this up preemptively. Oh. Won't let you do that while you're limping along. Alright, almost there. Come on. You can do it, Nines.
Oh dear. What happened to you?
Wounded in battle. NFCS not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drag yourself here.
You know,
This will
same.
take a bit, so just hang tight. This is terrible. Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even managed to walk here. All right, you're all good.
Well, thanks. See ya.
9S, I need you to promise me something. Don't die alone. I don't think 2B would want that either.
I know.
I'm not gonna promise crap, though. Oh, let's see. Got reconnaissance squad. Got the 3 mysterious letters, but I'm feeling like for certain I've missed a side quest other than the 2 data-related ones. But for the life of me, I just don't know.
Pod, mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative.
Well, it's in the amusement park. Actually, speaking of the amusement park, I think it might be time to exploit a secret of the game. We might be at just the right level where it will make a difference. I kinda want to see what it might be like to go into the tower that strong. Yeah. So on the list of, you know, annoying, grindy stuff that I'm gonna do way ahead of time, let me tell you about the Golden Bunny statue. The Golden Bunny statue is this hot mess out here. You meat vegetables? Yeah. Okay. You notice might notice there's a black dot in this spot on the map. But, you know, doesn't really respond to attacks or anything. But we're gonna swing into it for about 5 minutes anyway. And while, actually, something I should probably take care of before we do that is Actually, why not? Let's pop out about 20's worth. I don't know. Pop in EXP gain plus 6. You know, for you know, just in case. You think it might go faster if we do some attack ups? Yeah, this takes forever. You might be thinking, this takes forever. Yeah, it does. But I really wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't worth it for what I'm trying to do here. I mean, I went through the frickin' dojo missions at level 30, so you should expect this to be by now. Sometimes I don't mind doing things I really shouldn't. That's a terrible way to put it. Sometimes I don't mind a bit of busy work. There we go. And then he gets mad.
Proposal. Defeat the giant machine life form.
He doesn't like hacking. He's also southern. But yeah, you see all that XP? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you're also one of the biggest things in the game.
Enemy silenced. Threat has been neutralized.
So we jumped up from what, 61 to 67 there? That's not a small amount of XP, is it? How about we do that again? How about we do that until we're level 99? Yep, that's the end game grind. 6 levels in 5 minutes, and it kind of slows down towards the end as you get higher level, and the intervals between levels gets longer. But yeah, unequivocally, this is the best place to grind. Period. And even better, the time it takes to activate him gets shorter and shorter because you're dealing more damage. So, pluses all around. And you also drop machine cores for, that sweet money value. I mean, because why wouldn't you want to be level 99 going into the end game for the first time? It's exactly the sort of stupid, pointless thing that would be pretty sweet. Oh boy, come on. There we go. Give me that sweet XP. Yeah, you do more hacking damage to him as you level up, which is worth more and more XP itself. And then the bounty on actually taking him down himself is also pretty significant. I mean, he's just the biggest XP bag of XP there's ever been, and he's a cute bunny statue. A cute golden bunny statue. So that's from 67 to 72. That's about 5 levels. So for 6 first time, 5 next time. Probably get 4 or 5 the following time, and so on and so forth. I mean, it takes a while, but it's freaking worth it. Look at that. So yeah, you bet I'm doing this. You bet I just want to reduce this game to frickin' nothing anymore. Ooh, we actually might even be able to do a side quest before then. A very particular one. Since we'll be at level 99 and therefore qualified to do a different sort of thing. Yeah, but as XP grinds go, you know, this little exploit is, you know, makes that hassle, you know, a non-issue. I think it's pretty sweet. Especially since, you know, nothing really spawns in the overworld that's over 50. And yeah, this is also a job suited to 9S because he's so, you know, vulnerable to hacking. Actually, this is giving out less than I expected. What? He's only level 80 around here. I wonder if his stats change before and after you finish Route CD. Oh, there it is. There's 4 levels. And there's a power-up part L that you can just grind, apparently. Tell you what, since we jumped up from 61 to 76, well, first, let's do the thing we are now capable of doing, and get the final pod upgrade for the laser pod, because that's a thing. Because he's also a good farm for, you know, power-up part Ls. which is a which is a item you need in only a very rare situation. So might as well be there. No, come on. Done. It's so pointlessly incremental, but there we go. Also, got some stuff to sell. Couple machine cores and we're back at it. Don't need that. Keep that around just in case. Don't need that. Don't need that. Awesome. We got a pearl. A solitary pearl out of that. Oh yeah, no, maxing out the pods is hardly worth the grind. Except for the pod that actually is really good, which is this one. I don't know, let's do one more run of the bunny statue and see if it's worth it. Because I think after you beat the game, it might bump up to 99. I'm not sure if it stays 80 forever. It's been a while since I did this. Like back in April or something. Because I mean, it's still good XP. Just you know, you start doing it for only like 3 or 2 levels at a time. So you know, it gets tantalizingly close. Becomes a Xenos paradox of grinding. Now it's even more ridiculously powerful. Well, also because we are now 25 levels higher than everything else here. I'm not even sure what the level 4 upgrade adds, other than more damage. Alrighty then. Like I said, faster and faster. To the point where it's already dead. That was 4 levels. Alright, well if it's gotten that fast, there's no point in not continuing as long as I'm not getting bored. Somehow it will make everything else faster. Somehow. Like, at this point, we're already over-leveled for the end game. But, no reason we can't just be even more absurd about it. At this point, this should open up super fast. There it is, like not even a minute now. And it only takes one hacking session to take him down. $80-83, that's another 4. And he very frequently drops a machine core, which is, you know, makes a decent money grind as well. What do you know? Yeah, I'm taking this all the way to 99. I don't care that it's on stream. I don't care. Oh, this guy just sells pearls now. What? And tree sap and natural rubber? What the actual hell? Why was I never informed? The actual crap. He just sells this. He upgrades his inventory, that he just sells that now? Ah! Oh, that rustled my jimmies in a hurry. So, note to self. Check every vendor. Check every resource vendor. Or just check every single vendor. Because there's a very small list of resources that are not sold in bulk by the end. Which reminds me, I need to build up some money and visit the half-wit inventor guy for meteorite shards. Or just regular meteorites, I think. Anyway, let's speed up that bunny some more. Let's murder cuteness for the sake of numbers. Just like Undertale. It's so fast now. Just look at that XP numbers. That's 3. That's a bunch of money. Yeah, it gets, you know, the number of levels you gain gets smaller and smaller, but it's still like 3 levels at once. You gonna get off the screen there, buddy? So yeah, the time investment actually shrinks, but still, yeah, still requires more cycles, so it evens out. Hell, anything to stave off the end of the game and the assured tragedy that it will bring, no doubt. Newbiespud in his quest to do the important stuff as last as possible. My goodness. Another 3 in the bank. Yes, again, I need to hawk these machine cores that are technically from the same machine over and over again, but don't tell nobody. '89, 10 levels away. And only half an hour of my life wasted. Better than some level 99 grinds. Nine, 91, a measly 2 levels. We are now in the part where it gets agonizingly slow. Probably got another 6 cycles of this. Just gotta be sure. Like to buy 50 so I don't have to worry about it at all. Oh, have I lost all of you yet? Have I managed to get you all to just watch something else yet? Other than this crap? I don't know. The fun thing, I guess, about streaming to a low viewer count is that you can just be like, oh, I'm just going to stream whatever. I'm just going to play this the way I want to play it, and if anyone wants to watch that, I guess they can watch that. But tomorrow should be more Fairy Fencer F, so that'll be fun. So I'll be actually bringing more of that good content to you. Yeah, you know, streaming is pretty fun when you're not too concerned about making everybody happy, I'm sure. But, you know, when you're a small channel, the number one thing you're concerned about is why aren't more people watching? Why aren't the numbers bigger? Which, you know, you can definitely make an argument that's just not really how you get that done, but it also takes a lot of work. It doesn't just happen that you get more viewers. But, you know, it's also true that the way virality sort of works is that, you know, wait until something breaks out and then I'll get new influx of people. It's really the best I can hope for. even after doing it for years. It's kind of how the YouTube sphere worked. It's how the streaming sphere is working a lot. And I've kind of found a niche with the tabletop stuff, but still super niche. Oh yeah, the level up indicator is probably freaking out because you're not really supposed to gain like 6 in 1. Yeah, that's a possibility. Wow, already? Just seconds now. This is honestly the hardest part now, is doing all the hacking. Because it's always the large size hacking puzzles. The hard difficulty puzzles. 5, 7. Oh, now you're teasing me. Betcha I'm just only gonna get 1 on the next round. Over 1 million XP. So tantalizingly close. Would it be quicker to just kill him normally now? You know what? Why not? I think the hacking gives you a bunch of extra XP is the thing. But I mean, heck. It would probably be a little faster to actually kick his ass now. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care, and I'm not going to risk it. This isn't about winning in a fair fight. This isn't about actually proving my strength. This is about raising a number to the maximum. But on the other hand, it is where the bulk of the XP comes from, is his actual death. You know what? It's something I never actually did. Let's do it. Let's do it for real. Alright, buddy. You and me. Oh, he's quite resistant, actually. So to answer your question, hacking is way faster. And he only basically has 1 attack. And that's his spray of bullets. $99, everybody. We have hit the peak. We no longer need gain ups. No longer even care. Frankly, with all the resources we've bought, probably don't even need drops up either. At least not right now. So let's see. Anti-chain is probably a good thing. What am I working with again? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just remove that. I've got a maxed out pod on 9S. Do I need freaking melee attack for anything? Nah. So let's see. How about just combust? Just a huge amount of combust. No, that's a dumb idea. Let's do, put on anti-chain damage. So, let's do counter. Oh, that's a resilience +6 that actually works. Never stagger. That's really strong, actually. That's very tempting. I don't know, how about ranged defense? I don't know, 11 for 10%? Nah. How about we sell our loot, do some chip fusion. Actually, just do a bit of shopping run in general. There we go, that ought to do something. Because now I can make some space for some better chipsets. And you bet I'm just going to leave that resource unit just alone. Alright, let's do some chips. Yeah, let's do it. Critical up to +4. Or, sorry, +5. Range attack, no. No, no, no. Well, I got nothing for a lot of these diamonds. Some of these blades I can take care of, though. Though I'm gonna need to find more black pearls. Great, and beast hides. That's the worst kind of grind. Meteorite shards, however. That I can look into. Because I need to get all the weapons up to 4. I think I have all the weapons. Do I? Am I just missing, like... No, there's one I'm missing, isn't there? There is one I'm missing. Now this is where I mean to go. Hi Pascal, how's your amnesia doing? Why are you not here? Oh. What? You can't access him? Oh, no. You can't access him until you get the freaking... Until you get the freaking chapter select. Oh, man. He got wiped out too. Well, might as well drop by the Royal Chamber. Drop by Massamune for a bit. Just to sort of hang out. Because the more resources I spend now, the more I know about what I need later. Just get that crap out of the way. Your issue store, done. Phoenix Sword, done. Type 40 blade, Oh, come on. Now what? Well, I got 2 weapons done. Two more weapons maxed out. It's 2 more than I had before. But there's a bit of resource grinding in my future. For black pearls and... gold ore, probably. Beast hide. Definitely gonna need beast hide. Alright then. So now... the next thing we're going to do that's definitely not plot, we're going to pay another visit to Emil. But not at his wandering shop. Oh no. We're level 99. We don't fear anything. So I think because I think I did the first part of this back in playthrough B, so I might have to do this basically twice. I don't think it would remember. Oh, I completely forgot to actually deal with any of my chips. Should probably do that. I just fiddled with my build and then just forgot to do anything about it. Let's give him critical up. That's fun. Now, I don't mean to actually equip that, but... oh, you already didn't care about that. Counter. Counter critical up. Defensive heal. Anti-chain. Yeah. There we go. That should be... good set of chips. Now we come back here and wreck everything in sight. Because we have ascended. Oh, please be blue. Please be blue. Nope. Nope, you're red. I gotta go down there the long way. None of this even counts for XP anymore. The only thing you could possibly offer me is... whoa. The only thing you could possibly offer me is resource drops. I don't think you even dropped the resources I want. Also time for the stream compression to tank. The elevator. Everything just melts to us now. That's what 38 levels will do. And a maxed out pod. This is the room that if we had network features turned on would be full of bodies.
Hypothesis. This is the residence of the inscrutable life form known as Emil. Alert. Theft of physical objects may disturb the resident.
I know. I mean, capacity is full, but it's the thought that counts. So now we gotta go up, talk to him, and then come back. That's the idea. Of course, that'll mean actually finding him. Actually, here's something I'm curious about all of a sudden. Since I changed the keys. What? Oh. He lost his pants. Right, never mind. There we go. Where's this little goober? Am I gonna have to actually hunt you down? Come, boy, we ride. Go to find the immortal little boy who's been through way too much. Found him. And he's going completely the wrong route for me to track. Okay. Well, he'll loop around eventually. Looks to be hanging around center. Oh, the animals have also scaled up in level, so they are uber dangerous. Now where? Sam Hill is Emil. He was just here. Okay. If I have to chase you around on a giant moose, I will. What up here, boy? Oh, come on! Yep, it's this crappy shop.
Boy, the world's really going to hell in a handbasket, isn't it? I actually had a bandit break into my place a little while ago. After that, I put all my valuables in a secure container. Now I don't have to worry anymore.
Secure container, you say? Why, I have a specialist in secure containers that I can call on right now. Apparently I needed that unit data. Which is good. 81%. Oh. 95%, and that's including all the end bosses. Oh. The world's going to hell. Yeah, what do you mean going to? The world's been at war for thousands of years by this point. Never ending. I mean, I don't know how you've gotten along, but everyone else is kind of stuck in war as hell mode. Alright, time to do a dumb thing. Pissing off the nice boy and potentially all-powerful shopkeep. You know, for that sweet completion. Oh boy. Let's just skip right to the end here. No, this isn't really the main attraction. It's really more the warm-up. This isn't even the final secret boss, if we're being real, but it's sort of the gate. Again, piles of bodies in this room. Piles of dead player corpses. Hello, locked container. With not even a difficult hacking algorithm behind it. Emil's head. What's Emil's head? is Emil's head? Isn't it like a combat bracer? No? There we go. There's the head covering. So we could look like Emil. Alright.
So you were the bandit all along? You may be a cherished companion of mine, but you still must be punished.
He shoots out his own heads. This is actually freaky as hell. But that's what the enhanced pod is for. Oh hell. That's the sound of my doom.
I lost. I guess power's the only thing that counts in this world anymore, huh? Well, go ahead and use this room for whatever you like. I don't mind.
There we go, Emil's heads. That's what I was looking at. Which, I'm still missing a weapon. What weapon am I missing? Damn. What the Sam hell miss? What the Sam hell weapon am I missing? There can be only one left. Frick. Yeah, if you're properly built, Emil still can go down like a chump. I mean, I've got range attack up in a maxed out pod, and that's basically all I used, and the laser pod with the charge up attack is on a single target just freaking ridiculous. It's insane is what it is. That's how I break it. Some other people break it through hacking and like combust and stuff, but honestly, that's how I do it. So yeah, that there's a secret boss. Gets worse later. That's not the last we've seen of Emil. But in order to see the end of that story, we have to collect every weapon and upgrade it to level 4. No, really. Oh. Yeah, that's like I said, that's not even, you know, it's a boss, but it's not even the biggest bonus boss. It's a warm-up in comparison. Okay. Meal heads. Of course I need memory alloy. Why wouldn't I need memory alloy? Yep, fists shaped like Emil's creepy-ass head. Sigh. Well, I think that's officially putting it off for as long as I possibly can. I have done essentially everything I can. Unit data is still pitiful. Alright. We're actually going to do this now. We're going to the park. Don't the meal fists also talk when you use them? Oh god, do they? I've never actually bothered. I've never actually bothered to use them. Well, that's something to experiment with later. Oh, hell. Also, story? I confirmed the machine lifeforms released by the aliens have reconstructed their network. Started to see units with gravity controlling capabilities again as well. Oh boy, not looking forward to how that one ends. Oh good, they're just two big meal heads hanging off my back. Ugh. Yeah, it might be not until you get to level 4 upgrade. Ironically, I think the person who sells more memory alloy is freaking Emil. Ironically enough. At any rate, Beast Lord is where it's at. At any rate, the final resource recovery unit containing the key that will allow us to get into the big white tower.
Hello. This is the resource recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
I will crush you.
Over and over. That language again.
This reads God Box.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
The final gauntlet. Well, before the final gauntlet.
Pod, why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower stuff. And in order to repay you for your faithful patronage, whoever dismantles the final substance will earn a special prize. Good luck!
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine lifeform origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Might as well. Time to converge the timelines. So basically, A2 gets 2 sections, 9S gets 2 sections, then 9S goes to the God Box, then A2 goes to the God Box, and, you know, things sort of alternate from there with increasing frequency up until the end. It's a neat way to do things. I'm not going to bother switching chipsets because we're already going to switch back to 9S, basically.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
So the God Box is, alas, the ranged box. It's a combat box, but with a lot of ranged units and a lot of high platforms. Which is why upgrading the pod and being level 99 makes this so sweet. Because otherwise this would be a huge time sink. See, it was all for a reason. There was a grand plan all along. You see how many range units were involved in that fight? You know how long it would have taken with, at level 61, even, with, level 3 pod? Much longer. But now, screw all y'all. And this part especially, where you physically cannot reach them alone. Melts every face. Man, this stream started out contemplative, reading visual novels, and now we're just a god of destruction. I will say this is deliciously cathartic. Except now it's about to get tragic.
Model 210. Operator? Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210 volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent.
Did I just already get her? Just a second. Sorry about that.
Operator!
How much health can you possibly have after that? Oh, not gonna use that.
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please keep reserved. Mission related. One affirmation. Well. Supplies. Family to be with. Please.
Barely a scratch now.
Just wanting a family. I was so lonely.
What is it with this game and that?
A2.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Oh no.
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Your high unit 9S is still alive. Query.
More of the bouncing bullets.
A2, be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your hub.
Shut up.
Actually, I just realized I need to make a necessary change to A2's moveset now that I've got room. Let's see. What's key here? Evade range up. There we go. More iframes. The freaking oil bucket, guys. what does it even matter in the end? Heh. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator Model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired. The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
And on that note, I think that's where we're gonna call it for tonight. I think I'll park at their resistance camp and say a session well done. But we lost even more in the process. There's not much left. Well then. Next time, it'll be time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. See ya tomorrow.